Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrible General Health Systems Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time Sports. I'm your host, Keith Weishite. Thank you so much for joining us, however you may be joining us. You know, we get really excited to come and talk to some of the people that are making a difference in our kids' lives, especially the ones that are on the top of their game. We welcome into the program head basketball coach for Ellender girls, Javon Robinson. Welcome to the program.
How y'all doing? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, look, Coach, I want people to get to know you a little bit. Tell us a little bit about you and how you got to be the head basketball coach over at Ellender.
Well, from like before, you know, I was a former graduate of Ellender Memorial High School, and I'm here, came back home after college.
Right.
You know, just being good to people and being a great person growing up.
Yeah.
It opened up opportunities for you, and just treating kids fairly and just doing what God asked me to do.
Wow.
You know, just doing what God asked me to do mainly. It's just caring for kids and making kids understand life a little different and giving them an opportunity to become better individuals for the future, become productive citizens in society.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main goal.
I hear you. So you're helping to shape their lives. It's not just about coaching basketball, right?
Basketball is probably like at the bottom of it.
Right.
It's probably at the bottom of it. But it's more about life. And having a girls' basketball job, you know, taking out the Coach Dixon, the great Coach Dixon, Kenny Dixon, it's just taking an angle of preparing the girls to become great young women, you know, wonderful. And they're going to be mothers someday. They're going to have people that rely on them and just teaching them those things about life using basketball.
Right. How to be a part of a team, how to have responsibility.
Yes. It's a family.
Yeah, very cool. Now let's talk a little bit about that family and how it got experience with, you know, going on the second year now here of COVID and coming into the season. Any delays or any challenges with COVID coming in?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Just to start the school year off, you know, not being able to get the whole team in practice at once.
Right.
You only can get it in portions. Like you only can have four kids coming in to work out at a time due to COVID and things like that.
Right.
And then here in late August, we Hurricane Ida
kicked us in the teeth.
Man, it took a whole month from us right there, you know, just working out conditioning, you know, and I try to keep in contact with my girls as much as possible throughout the whole Ida and just try to get them to see like the bigger picture of, you know, we still one, we got to have one heartbeat, we got one family, we still got to put in work. So wherever you may be, I know you're struggling as a family, you know, we all going through things, but try to get some conditioning and try to work, try to do some things so that when we do start back up, it's not a big hit on us like that.
Right.
And
what did you find after that month? Were they in a little better condition than you thought?
Most.
Okay. Yeah. Because you know what, you can't get everybody.
You're not gonna get them all.
Right.
But most did put in some work.
That's awesome.
Those that take basketball serious and have a passion and love for it, they did put in some work. And those that knew me from before, they knew what I'm about. They knew what I meant. They knew that I was serious about it. I'm not pulling a coat on anything.
Right.
And they trust me. They believe in me, and I love those girls for that.
Yeah, wonderful.
I love them for that.
Let's talk about how a very strange start to the season because, you know, Ellender doesn't really have a home.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And how practices have been. I know it was shared time with practicing. So you got COVID, you got the impact of Ida, and now you're displaced.
Yes. First of all, I just want to say, you know, thank God for the opportunity to be able to share a school, for us to be able to share that school with Terrebonne. And I want to thank Terrebonne. I want to thank the parish, everybody for just allowing Ellender to come over and just share their facilities. Every coach there, they has open arms. They welcomed us with open arms. Anything that we needed, they looked out for us.
Wow.
And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart for everybody over at Terrebonne who looked out and really just welcomed us in. And anything we needed as far as the court, they worked with us with times and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it just worked out great for us. But I don't know if you can see it, but, you know, this shirt.
Patriots, stand up to the challenge.
Stand up to the challenge.
Yeah.
This was something we had for school from day one. Started back in August.
Oh, wow.
Stand up to the challenge, and on the back it says we are stronger together. And it couldn't have been a perfect time for Mr. Dillard and everybody at the staff of Ellender to make these shirts, to have them.
Wow. Yeah.
Not knowing what we would be faced with coming along this school year, just the challenges.
Yeah.
And it's just a perfect. I love this shirt, man.
Right.
I love wearing it.
Well, because it fits right into what everybody's dealing with.
What everyone is dealing with, not just at Ellender, the entire community.
Right. And to mention what you've been able to do and what this team's been able to do And y'all got one loss on the season.
Yes.
And so, I mean, you girls are playing. They are balling.
One thing I tell them all the time, man, is it's bigger than basketball for us. The wins are going to come. But we got to buy in. We got to have one heartbeat, play together, love one another, and just hold each other accountable. Don't let your teammates slack.
Okay.
You know, the girls know who wants to go to the next level and play, and we also know those who just on the team, but they're going to give their best. They're going to give 110% while they're here for Ellender. They're going to give their all to Ellender. All for Ellender, Ellender for all. And that's what we roll by.
Wow. Well, and y'all have obviously been able to do it. Tell us a little bit about how y'all have been able to come to this 13-1 mark here in the season.
But to be honest, that schedule that we're on, that schedule was already made when I came in.
Okay.
And I love it, you know. We played tough opponents. I looked through the schedule, and every opponent that we had on the schedule made the playoffs, just about.
Holy cow.
They made the playoffs, and whether it was whatever class they were in, they made the playoffs. They went second, third rounds. So playing teams like that with that experience and with that amount of talent, you know, is only a challenge for us. It's going to get us ready and prepared for when the playoffs do come back around, so we just don't make it to the semifinals and things like that. We're trying to go all the way and get that ring. And the girls know that, and some of them felt it. They got close and fell short.
Right.
And they don't want to fall short anymore. So we at practice, they busting their behinds, they getting on each other, and they accepting it. They starting to accept when teammates get on them. And I'm very proud of my girls for that. Like, they grown so much.
Yeah. So, and it says a lot about a team when you're leaders on the team, and those leaders can motivate and help make the team better from within instead of from above.
Yes.
It sounds like you're really good about staying on that even level with them. And if you're ever going to get COVID, or if it's ever going to approach your program, you were just telling me, man, now is the time.
Yes.
Y'all have just come off of quarantine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It started in the middle of December. Girl on the team, they tested positive for COVID. Right. And it just started to spread and trickle along the team. So we decided to drop out our tournament, and we couldn't go forward with some of those games. We missed out on 4 games. But the lucky thing about it, we always look for the positive in things, and we getting a break. We just came into a break, and it happened to us. So if it was to happen to us at any time, that was the perfect time for it to happen to us, so the girls can actually learn a life lesson from it. Like, hey, in life, things gonna happen. What you gonna do afterwards, or how you gonna make that adjustment? What are you gonna do? You know, and it emphasizes the importance of wearing your mask, and you know, if you're not vaccinated, thinking about getting vaccinated.
Oh, okay,
you know,
very
the
good.
importance of it, because if it was playoff time and we had to quarantine, I told them our season would have been over.
That's right.
There's no coming back from it. No, let's move it back to it. No, you don't wait on us. We got to be ready.
Well, Coach Robinson, congratulations to where you've come.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to where you are. And it sounds like y'all want nothing less than a ring.
Nothing less.
Coach, good luck to you. We appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir.
Today.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, and that's Coach Yvonne Robinson, head basketball coach at Ellender. Good luck to them the rest of the season. All right, that'll do it for Bayou Time Sports. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming when we continue.